You remember in my last video, I had spoken about the popular faces of 90s TV ads, and in that I had spoken about the Parle G girl. और मैंने ये भी बताया था कि बहुत रूमर्स उड़े हैं कि वो जो पार्ले जी गर्ल जिसको हम बचपन से देखते आए हैं पैकेट्स में, बिस्किट्स के पैकेट्स में, दैट इज़ एक्चुअली सुधा मूर्ति's फेस. एंड आई टोल्ड यू दैट दैट इज़ नॉट ट्रू एंड इट्स फॉल्स न्यूज़. So सबसे पहले तो if you've not watched that video then please watch it now as I have pasted the link in the description box below and also on the I button above. और दूसरी बात ये है कि अगर आपको सुधा मूर्ति जी के बारे में कुछ जानना ही है ना तो प्लीज़ उनकी बुक्स के बारे में जानिए. एंड टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू डू एग्जैक्टली दैट. हाय हेलो नमस्ते, माय नेम इज़ RJ Manjula. वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल. और आज इस चैनल पर आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द मोस्ट पॉपुलर बुक्स बाय सुधा मूर्ति. सो सुधा मूर्ति जी एक ऑथर होने के अलावा एक इंजीनियर हैं. शी इज़ अ चेयरपर्सन ऑफ अ लीडिंग IT कंपनी इन्फोसिस फाउंडेशन एंड ऑल्सो शी डज़ अ लॉट ऑफ सोशल वर्क. और अपने सोशल वर्क की वजह से ना उन्हें गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की तरफ से पद्मश्री भी मिल चुका है. And she's written many books in various languages, but the books that I have chosen for you today are, one is Grandma's Bag of Stories, which is obviously about a lot of stories that we always hear from our grandparents, and this one is called Wise and Otherwise. So first I'm going to talk about this book called Grandma's Bag of Stories. Now this is a book about children's story books and of course वो कहानियाँ जो हमने अपनी दादी नानी से सुनी होती हैं. These are stories from Sudha Murty ji's grandmother and every story has beautiful lessons, especially for the kids. There's a story about how greed can manipulate you, how it can really make you a weak person. So it's a story about a magical water pot, and this pot is always full of water, and anyone who drinks water from this pot gets cured of his or her illness. But one day, this pot is found empty. There's no water in it. And if you want to know why, you need to read the book. Now, as I always say, Sudha Murty's books, especially this, which is meant for kids, has life lessons not only for kids but for adults as well. These are really, really relevant. Just like those animation films that we watch, those are actually meant for kids. But if you watch them with full intention, you do realize that there are so many beautiful lessons meant for adults as well in those movies. Similarly, these books also have some beautiful life lessons for adults as well. The second book that I read by Sudha Murty is called Wise and Otherwise. Now, of course, this is meant for adults, but this book has beautiful life lessons from Sudha Murty ji's own life and from her own experiences. There's a story about some really, really poor but extraordinary people. And at the same time, she's met some people who are like over smart corporate employees, dishonest corporate employees, and she's spoken about those experiences as well. And she's spoken about what she learned from those experiences. And this book also has stories from different parts of her life and different parts of her experiences. And let me tell you, again, you will learn a lot of life lessons from these stories, but there's a beautiful lesson where she actually, because of her social work, Sudha Murty ji has to travel a lot. And she, in one instance, she went to a particular village where they didn't know anything about currency. मतलब वो जो करारे करारे नोट होते हैं ना, पैसे, उसके बारे में उनको कुछ ज़्यादा पता नहीं था. और जब ऐसा एक नोट सुधा मूर्ति जी ने उन्हें दिखाया तो व्हाट वाज देयर रिएक्शन. एंड एक बुजुर्ग थे उस गांव में जिन्होंने उस पैसे के बारे में कुछ बहुत ब्यूटीफुल बात कही, which I'm going to read out for you because that's my favorite part in the book. So when Sudha Murty ji showed this old man, a currency, a 500 rupee note, this is what he had to say. He said, "For this paper, people fight, go away from our ancestral land, leave our forest and go to cities. Have we not led a complete life without that piece of paper? Our ancestors did. We are children of God, settled here happily without this paper. This is God's land. Nobody owns this land. No river is created by us. No mountain is made by us. The wind does not listen to us. The rain does not ask our permission. These are gifts of God. How we can sell or buy land? I do not understand. When nothing is yours, then how can you make such transactions with just this piece of paper? So please do read these beautiful books by Sudha Murty, and if you have kids, make sure you make them read these books too, because they are full of life lessons. And also for today's video, I want to thank my viewer, my listener, Snelata Kumar from Germany, who had sent me a mail a little while back where she wrote that, Manjula, I really like your show 90s Ki Cassette. It always brings back my childhood memories. And she also spoke about my YouTube videos, where she said that she really likes my book reviews videos and looks forward to them. And she wanted me to review Sudha Murty ji's books. So Snelata Kumar, I hope that you're happy that I finally, when I read Sudha Murty ji's books, though I've read a lot of books before as well, but I decided to do this review. So I hope, Snelata Kumar, you're happy now. And if everybody is happy with this video, this book review, then make sure you like it, you share it with your family and friends, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel, press the notification bell. जल्द मिलूंगी एक नए वीडियो के साथ. तब तक के लिए पढ़ते रहिए और हंसते रहिए.